Hi everybody, welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here today. What I'm working on now is the continuation of the zodiac readings for November. This is November 6th that I'm working on here today. So let's see what's going on. We're going to take a look at Taurus, one card flipping, and that is connections of excuse me, partnerships, contract, or commitment. All right, we'll pull one more for Taurus. And here we have Archangel Raziel. This talks of wisdom, inspiration, Akashic records. All right, Taurus, so let's see what energy is around you for this month of November. We'll first take a look at this connections card. All right, so here we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Devil energy. All right, in this deck, they call it Toxic Witches. All right, this is the Cozy Witch Tarot. All right. So with this connections card that we're talking about for you, Taurus, we have this Nine of Pentacles, Emperor, and the Nine of Swords. It feels to me like someone is trying to upset your confidence in yourself. There's a strong energy here with the Emperor, but I still feel like that energy is you, all right? Even though you're showing here as the Nine of Pentacles, there's your confidence, but you're also showing as the Emperor, which to me feels like a very determined, very strong, powerful type of energy, all right? But it just feels like you're being diminished somehow. There is something that's driving you crazy, something that you just can't let go of. It wants to work on your mind and make you feel less than. All right. The Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Devil. That Devil is sitting here right under that Nine of Swords. Okay. So there's some connection that is causing you a lot of anxiety, okay? So with this card, it says, be cautious of those who take more than they give, okay? Yeah, there could be someone here, maybe they're trying to be a friend or acting like a friend, but really they're like a frenemy, okay? They're not the person that you thought they were. Like I said, we've got the Four of Cups here and the Four of Wands. So fours talk about strength, structure, stability. All right. So it feels here like whatever the issue is that you have with this person, it feels as though you're letting them get to you. Okay. And you just can't let that happen. If you let them get to you, then they've already won and they haven't really done anything. They've intimidated you, and then you let your mind work and work and work, and then you feel defeated or deflated in some way. So this is a time for you to go about your business, stay strong, stay confident in your abilities, and build on the structure that you have, okay? Work on the stability that you have. You are the Emperor. The Emperor is a four. You've got Four of Wands and Four of Cups. And like I said, fours are structure, stability, and strength. And like I said, here with the Nine of Swords and this Devil energy, it's like you're continually letting this person or this issue float around in your mind, and you're keeping this pattern going, and it's driving you crazy. It's time for you to let go of that. It's not working for you. What I'm seeing right now is it's only bothering you, and it's hurting you mentally and physically, because I feel like you're not getting your rest because of this Nine of Swords, right? You see the person and they're laying in bed with their eyes open, like you should be sleeping. It's nighttime. So yeah, there's a lot of that issue going on here where you just can't seem to let your mind quiet down. Read a book. You know, have a nice cup of tea before bed. Like, learn something that is going to help you relax. Okay, try different things and see what works best for you. Okay, but to take the power away from an issue is to stop thinking about it. And I think that's your best course of action right at this moment in time. All right? So it may sound simple, it may sound easy, but the thing is to be able to do it. All right? So, whatever that connection is, partnership, contract, commitment, whatever that is that's driving you crazy, that is being, the devil energy for you this month, it's time to take away its power. And that is your focus on it. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at this Archangel Raziel. This is a Wisdom, Inspiration, and Akashic Records. What's going on here? All right, so here we have the Cozy Witch. Like I said, this is the Cozy Witch deck, and this would be equal to the Fool of the Tarot. And then we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Magician. Okay, so we're talking about wisdom and inspiration showing here. So it feels like there is a new opportunity for you to just take a risk, start some new project. Also, it talks about like a new way of thinking, all right? The Fool card is elemental air, and air is represented in swords, and it is your thinking, okay? It represents your communication and your thought, right? So here we have the Nine of Cups and the Magician. So it feels to me like you have goals, hopes, dreams, aspirations, and you're working towards those, okay? And you can't work towards these things to the best of your ability if your mind is still over here on this issue. Okay? Whatever's going on with this person, okay, just let it go, okay? Try not to let it bother you. Keep your mind on something else. Stay focused on something else. And to me, it feels here like this focus needs to be on what it is that you want, okay? Your hopes, your goals, your wishes, your dreams, all right? You can't let this other situation take that future from you, all right? This right now is, it could be something to do with bullying, okay? Someone wants something for nothing, and yeah, that's really hard to come by. All right, and let's see what else is going on here. We've got the Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Hermit. All right, so I want to say here that there's going to be a point in time here in November that you're going to feel really tired, okay? And you feel, well, that sense of being defeated, or all of your energy is gone. It's like you haven't got anything else to give. I want to say that there's going to be some sort of conversation, some sort of gathering. To me, I see that as this Eight of Wands here. All right, and the Eight of Wands talks about like fast-moving energy, which could be like, talking about or having a conversation with someone, or it is some sort of event, okay, where there's a lot of people. So keep your attention towards that. I want to say that something is happening here. I'm just seeing the number 18, so it could be the 18th of November. Something is coming up for you, so you may want to attend. Well, maybe you won't want to attend, because I feel like there's going to be a point in time here in this month that you're going to feel exhausted. But I think it would be nice to make an appearance. Okay? I'm not saying you have to stay, for the whole event, but go, mingle with some people, and then you can leave. But I think it's very important that you make that connection with other people. Okay? Don't hide away, is what I'm getting. We got the Hermit here, and this talks about taking some quiet time for self. Okay? Very important, again. But if there is this feeling of wanting to be alone and there's an event going on, I think you can do both. Okay? Go to the event, spend a little bit of time, and then come home and rest and relax in quiet solitude. Okay? All right, Taurus, that is your November reading. I hope that helps. I hope you resonate with that, and like I said, I hope it helps you. So I want you guys to have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, please go ahead and do so. I'd love to have you here as part of the community. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.